And massive security arrangements have been put in place in Delhi and Agra for the three-day visit of US President Barack Obama. Ministry of Home Affairs has issued instructions to close down airspace around Delhi, enforcing a no-fly zone in a radius of 300 kilometers when no civil aircraft can take off or land. In a first, India will deploy airborne warning and control systems during the Obama visit that can actually detect incoming aerial threats from over 400 kilometers away. Snipers will be deployed at more than 70 high-rise buildings around central Delhi, while 7-layer security ring will be thrown around the VVIP enclosure on Rajpath for the Republic Day parade. In Agra, senior police and intelligence officers reviewed the security arrangements ahead of Obama's visit on the 27th of January. To ensure security, the Agra administration has demanded 10 companies of the Central Paramilitary Force and 12 companies of the PAC, or the Provincial Armed Constabulary, which is a part of the UP establishment. While the UP government has recommended barcode tickets for tourists, a team of 40 US security experts have already inspected the area around Taj Mahal. Atir Khan now joins us live for all the latest from Delhi. Morning, Atir. Can you take us through what really is this 7-ring security that we are talking about? I mean, I'm sure this is not the usual drill. There is something more this Republic Day as far as security is concerned.
Well, that's right. You see, Sanket, elaborate arrangements have been made because President Obama, for the first time, will be exposed for so long when he'll be attending the Republic Day celebrations. So therefore, the area of within the radius of 5 kilometers from Rajpath will be totally sanitized. So there could be, little inconvenience. Though today, being a full dress rehearsal, there are minimal, arrangements which have been made. But still, when people going to office might negotiate some traffic due to barricades which have been set up for security checks. So the place where he's going to stay, Maurya, even the surrounding area would be disturbed. So there are numerous threats to him, and which we will elaborate later in the day, Sanket. But clearly, the idea of the security setup is that there is minimum inconvenience to people, but maximum security for the Republic Day celebrations.
Absolutely. But Atir, if you could just tell us what really is that 7 layers of security ring, and which all agencies are going to take care of those various rings?
Well, you see, normally, Sanket, there is a 3-layered ring for the VVIPs, but then in this case, there is an exception since there are numerous threats to the US President Obama. So entire area will be sanitized. So other than you see the normal SPG, NSG, Delhi Police and paramilitary forces, there will be multiple layers outside also. So the core area will be sanitized by multiple layers of deployment of paramilitary forces. So that is the multi-layered deployment. Then the rooftops of the adjacent buildings to Rajpath, buildings as far as Election Commission have to be, restrictions have to be imposed because there is a view to Rajpath from several buildings, the rooftop of these buildings. So that there will be total clampdown sometime today evening. These buildings will be sealed for sanitization before the Republic Day celebration, Sanket.
Absolutely. And that map that you see on your screen, and I'll ask my producers to actually go once again to that map, that full screen map once again. That's actually Agra, the security arrangements that have actually been put in place in Agra. You can see that from the airport to the Taj Mahal, which is a distance of about 11 kilometers, that is where CCTV will be installed along the stretch. There will be aerial surveillance. The permission has been given to the UP police, and there will be commandos who will be there along the route. It will be manned by the CRPF as well as the units of the Provincial Armed Constabulary, who will also be part of the security. This, of course, apart from the US Secret Service agents who will also be sprinkled around the city of Agra. Remember, it's just a 2 or 3 hours visit, Atir, but absolutely elaborate security arrangements have been made. And in fact, what you see on your screen right now is the Beast. It's the Beast. This is the vehicle in which Barack Obama, the US president, is going to travel. And I mean, a lot can be read about the Beast, what it is actually all about. We here on Headlines Today are calling it a fortress on wheels. Now, Atir, it's not just Delhi, but wherever Barack Obama is actually going, very, very significant security arrangements have been put in place, even in Agra.
Well, that's right. You see, the exercise started from December itself, and there was an input that there could be terrorist threat to at the highway. So during that while, the entire sanitization process had been initiated. The informers had been, deployed in various villages leading to Agra. But then the important component of the security there, Sanket, would be the air surveillance, which is being carried out by the UP police in close coordination with central intelligence agencies and the Secret Service. So obviously the President Obama is going to fly in his own aircraft to Agra, somewhere in the cantonment, airstrip, because it will be impractical for the President's cavalcade to travel all the way by road. So arrangements are being made to ensure that while he travels by air to Agra, an alternative route arrangement, just in case there is another contingency route, has to be made, that has to be ensured. So that process has already been sanitized and in close coordination with the central intelligence agencies.
Absolutely. Atir Khan joining us with all the latest. Thanks very much. We'll of course keep coming back to you as and when there are more security updates that you have to give us. He's presently on the outer ring or the outermost ring of that particular area, Rajpath. You're at present, I believe, close to Pragati Maidan, where the media deployment has presently been put in place. Thanks very much, Atir. In fact, Prime Minister Modi has invited questions from people for the special edition of the radio broadcast that he carries out to connect with the people. Now, that radio broadcast is called Man Ki Baat. This time around, the only special element is that it will be a joint radio session with the Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, along with the US President, Barack Obama. Now, the Prime Minister has asked people to send in their questions till the 25th of January. He also said people should become a part of this program, illustrating a special bond between India and the United States. Now, after a gap of over 1 month, Prime Minister will address the radio. In fact, the All India radio broadcast on the 27th of January, accompanied by his special guest Obama. During Modi's visit to the US in September last year, Obama and the Prime Minister had written a joint opinion piece in the Washington Post.